There's a situation that happened recently and it just did not sit right with me, and I have to speak on it. I was in a semi-public setting and I was asked to share more information about myself because the people in the room wanted to get to know me a little better. And I said, I'm from Houston, Texas. I was raised in Massachusetts. I lived in San Antonio for a little bit, currently reside in Dallas, and have been working in the reality TV space predominantly as of late. And I'm just really happy to be here. And that was what I said. And girl, what? Like, it just didn't, in the moment when you say something and your face is like, but in your mind, you're like, what did we say? Why did we say that? Because I don't feel like the people in the room left with any greater understanding of who I am. I said nothing about my character. I said nothing about my family who has shaped me. I said nothing about the friends who have inspired me. I said nothing about my journey from lifestyle television, working for a morning show, to fashion show production for 5 years, which I'm super proud of, to my work in reality television for Flip to a Million and Love is Blind Season 3, Love is Blind Season 4. I said nothing about my work hosting television space in general as an industry and what I love about it. I said nothing of the sort. She said where she's from, she said where she lives, and that she's happy to be here. And I went home and I reflected, and I just think it's so interesting that we define who we are by where we're from and what we do. We allow how much money we make or where we live to determine what makes us a whole human being. It just is so perplexing because my career journey and my life in general have really and truly been mapped out and orchestrated by God. And that's something that I can never deny or ignore, because like if I were to walk you through it, it's just been a God thing. And that was not evident in my response. And that is what bothered me. I really can't pinpoint why I responded the way I responded. Perhaps I didn't want to take too much focus off of the main conversation. Perhaps I didn't want to seem braggadocious and conceited by talking about myself too much, and I wanted to just turn it back on the room. Perhaps I wanted everyone else to feel more comfortable and to feel like they were being heard and they were being seen. And I didn't want to take too much time or space. And it seems like such a small moment. It seems like such a small question. Like everybody laughed. We were all fine. No one laughed, but like people nodded. And it was all fine on the surface. But I think for me, I just know that I'm meant for more. Like my story and my journey deserves to be shared. The way I had this epiphany is I got home and I got on my journal. She's a big journaler. She really is. She is me. Got home, I opened my Bible and I basically just flipped through and wrote down all the things that the Bible says that I am, all the things that God says that I am. And when I tell you, I didn't even go through the whole book because the Bible's long. But I wrote down just a page worth of the many things that God says that I am. I'm predestined, I'm chosen, I'm forgiven, I'm protected, I'm justified, I'm redeemed, I'm strong, I'm saved, I'm called, I'm powerful, I'm confident, I'm encouraged, I'm joyful, I'm favored, I'm purified, I'm hopeful, I'm free, I'm renewed, I am light, I am prepared, I'm courageous, I'm faithful, I am loved. Reading this, it helps me to feel more grounded and recentered and refocused on who I am and whose I am. But it also reminded me that if I am all of these things are the reasons that I have made it to where I am today, because God is ordering my steps. And if God is ordering my steps, here's how this math works. Stay with me, class. If God is ordering my steps, then I have no choice but to share those steps and share the journey, because I would not be here without him. I would not be here if I wasn't predestined, if I wasn't favored, if I wasn't loved. And so for me to shy away from any opportunity to speak on that and to share that is a disservice. My journey is my testimony, and it's meant to be shared. It's meant to be celebrated. And by doing that, I invite and encourage others to do the same. I want to do a better job of sharing my story and speaking on how God has blessed me and brought me this far, because it's nothing but him. It's literally nothing but him. It's nothing but him, especially in my industry. When people ask me, how did you get into television, and how did you get in reality TV and get into lifestyle television and fashion show, like, it's a God thing, because my path has been so different from the expected path or the normal trajectory when it comes to like the ladder in television. My path has been so different. I really hope this video just caused you to think about how you can better share your story and celebrate it. Good and bad. Good and bad. It's all worth celebrating because it all works together for good. It does. Let me tell you something. Next time I'm asked to share a couple of things, we are taking it back to 1994 when she came out the womb 3 months early, okay? Because she had people to see, things to do, places to be. Shout out to all the preemies, because we were on a different timeline, okay? Now that that's off my chest, I feel better. It was just bothering me. You know, like when you're in a fight and you're like, dang, I should have said like this, that, and the third. Like, that's how I felt leaving the conversation. I was like, I literally did not say a thing about my life. That's weird. That was weird. Thank y'all so much for watching. Comment below and let me know if you ever have trouble talking about yourself, sharing your journey, or just take 5 seconds and share a little bit of your journey below. Like, if no one else wants to hear it, I want to hear it, okay? And I'll see y'all in the next video.